Alright. Today's discussion is, oh yeah, StarFox Adventures. Kind of a weird game to start out reviewing, because usually a lot of people just think about, like, I don't know, I'll say, damn congestion, I swear that thing's in front of me. Anyway, it's kind of a weird game to discuss, though, because, well, it's not a weird game. I mean, it's somewhat weird to some people, but it's an old game from 2002, made by Rareware. God, they pick such a hard name to say when you think. I mean, it's easier just to type it down and then chat to someone about it than it is to basically just even talk about it. But that's not the point. The point is the game, which is basically this one. Yes, it's kind of actually hard to find this game. And yes, I got a crappy webcam. Yes, I've been wanting a new one, but I ain't got the money for it. And I know a lot of people like quality in videos. Or at least I do. I don't know. About the only thing good in this video is probably this Turtle Beach, and that's it. Probably shouldn't say Turtle Beach, I don't know. Anyway, the thing about StarFox Adventures was it was a pretty good game. But let's start out with a summary of it. StarFox Adventures, you start out as basically Fox McCloud, which basically has just been sitting around drifting through space, though, because after he beat androids and all that in the previous game, it pretty much, you know, went like that. Golly, this guy never shuts me up. That's from Skype. Anyway, and sometimes though, when I hear that thing go off, it makes me want to throw a brick at the computer. I don't know, it sounds excessive, but it's just so damn annoying. Anyway, back to the game, because StarFox Adventures, it starts out basically, as I said, where you're basically just, you know, floating through space. Well, no, you're not floating through space, but that's the intro of it. So they're just floating through space, drifting, and they come along. Sorry, I'm basic that, but damn it, I forgot about Crystal. Oh yeah, you start out as Crystal at the very beginning, who's basically looking for answers to why her parents died and her world got destroyed and all that. God, I always thought that after something that big of an event in her life that she would actually know who the hell did it. I mean, no offense to anyone, I'm just saying, I mean, that's kind of hard to, I mean, kind of really put a lot of work into not actually knowing how that kind of went down. I mean, I know they do it in movies, but they usually have something backing it up. But that's not the point. StarFox Adventures is actually a good game. A lot of people criticize it for being too much like Zelda. And yeah, I can see that, especially with the part where he goes, "Yay! I got an item!" And that is kind of annoying. I mean, I didn't like that animation. He could be getting chased by bad guys, and all of a sudden he just runs into something and just picks it up like, yeah. I'm like, is it really that fun? I mean, no offense to that. But that's like my only complaint of the game. Man, I hate being congested doing a video. It's just always this weather that's been so weird. And I'm probably boring a lot of people right now because of all the other stuff going on. I don't have any background music or any shit like that. But I shouldn't cuss, should I? I don't know if YouTube allows it, if they do or not. I mean, I'm used to cussing all the time at friggin' work. But yeah, it's a very good game. Kelly, I suck at doing a frickin' review. Oh, alright. Basically, I'll just do the objectives. First thing is, you gotta go looking for spellstones. About 4 of them. It's usually one of the main things. And you also got the Krazoa spirits. At first, they always feel like a side sort of objective. But in fact, they're actually much more of a, like, I don't know. Well, they become more main objective later of the game, because you gotta get each one in order to basically save Crystal. Now, believe it or not, I mean, if you've basically only seen like the most recent StarFox games, though, well, they weren't recent. And I'm excluding the 64 3DS one. But I'm talking about ones like that were from, 2006 and 2005, like Salt and Command. Then you would think that Fox and Crystal would be like, oh, they basically love each other like that. When Fox first got told that, they was like, I can't stop for this stranger. But then he saw her and basically just kind of went a little bit much more in a different direction. Yeah. But I do think it was a little bit cliche that they basically put crystal in a crystal. Although it's usually a running gag. I guess it must have been that. Must have been intended for that. In fact, actually, StarFox Adventures wasn't fully completed. No, sir. It was actually still at least 1 hour cinema and 4 or 2 other spellstones left, though, that they were going to put in it, from what I read. And at the end, Crystal did kiss Fox. I don't know. I always thought it'd be kind of cool to see that part a little bit. It'd be kind of interesting. I mean, friggin' Peach kisses Mario at the end of 64. But it'd be kind of funny to see Fox have the same reaction. It'd be kind of hilarious. The big old spin around and just go, woohoo! That would have been kind of hilarious. But I really do think one of the most unique things you can get into it is usually like a staff or anything like that, or some other stuff. I mean, it's really a very different type of game to do. I mean, it's kind of hard to get into. It's from 2002, so really the only way you're going to be able to get it is unless you go online and actually try and search for it, like on Amazon or something. But that's about it. I mean, it's a good game. And I won't put any spoilers in it, though, for those you who haven't played. But there is a boss that's in it, though the final boss is actually one that you may know of pretty well, that's been notorious throughout the series. And also, for those who basically like to always see that secret stuff, like with James McCloud from the other game series, there is a cheat token in there that you can get, though, but you have to find it. It's at Volcano Force Point Temple. And if you actually go there and get it, and then take it, you actually get a message from him. But that's just one of the little secrets in there. I'll get that away. The rest you'll just have to find out. But yeah, it kind of makes, when I play Adventures, I always see the possibility of what it could have been. Could have been a little bit much more better. I mean, it was good. It's an excellent game. But I think there's a lot that could have been done with it. But knowing Nintendo, they fired Rare right in the middle of it, and they just kind of wrapped up what they had and put it together, and there you go. Now, that's why I really get frustrated with Nintendo. They put all their time and effort for Mario, but when it comes to one of their own games, it's like, nope, make it in 1 year or don't do it. Well, I don't think Adventures was made in a year. In fact, Adventures actually originally was supposed to be called Dinosaur Planet by Rare. They were actually working on a game like that wasn't StarFox, but Miyamoto basically saw that and said, hey, the characters look like StarFox ones, how about we make it out of a StarFox game? And bingo, there it went. From what I heard or read or something saying that StarFox was originally supposed to be a parody of Star Wars. I really hope this is not true, because I mean, I like Star Wars, but when it's something's parodied of it, its longevity doesn't usually last as long as what most people would hope. And as much of a favorite game series as it is to me, I really would not want it to just end like that. I mean, there's a lot that could be done, and a lot of opinions. I think Assault and Adventures, people give those games too much crap, especially Adventures. Adventures was a pretty good game. Sure, it may look like Zelda, but it doesn't mean it's a bad game. Just because something looks like Halo doesn't mean it's a bad game. You know what I mean? You gotta give a game a chance. It's like saying that you never watched The Godfather and say you don't like it. You never give it a chance. You gotta give it a chance. Anyway, that's about all I had to say of this review, and I feel like I expressed more opinions than I did facts. You know, I might actually add another minute to that. I think I kind of screwed up. Anyway, the game. You know, those are the objectives. You basically gotta get 4 spell stones. You gotta take them to... There's 2 for each Force Point Temple in the game. And there's 2 Force Point Temples. And once you complete that, you know, basically you'll be able to get the plant to come back together. Well, you think it will. But then the Krazoa Spirits, you'll need to get that done too. Really, the game on the difficulty rating, I'd have to say give it at least a 3 out of... No, not a 3 out of 7. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10, possibly. It's not very hard. And if it is, and if you're a very, you know... If you're both a StarFox and a Zelda gamer, it's probably only going to rate for about a 2 out of 10 on the difficulty. Except for maybe getting to Dragon Rock and the Walled City, because that one's kind of a bit it's kind of hard to do. Because you gotta basically get through all those rings, especially Dragon Rock. Man, that one's a bit... That costs too much. Anyway, that's all for this review. I hope you enjoyed. I might be doing more reviews. That really depends on unless if I actually... I don't know if I do get views. I probably won't. See, that's the bad thing about me. I never do get views very much. I mean, I did Let's Plays, and what did I get, like 3 or 4 views out of the years? But I don't know. I'm just doing the reviews for fun. I mean, I'm not a video maker very much. I'm much more of an artist. So, probably about it on that one. Also,